There are several renal malignancies, but out of all these renal malignancies, renal cell carcinoma is the most commonest one. So in kidney, cancer can affect commonly in two areas, cortex and pelvis. So you know the parts of kidney. Kidney is having cortex and medulla, and major calyx and minor calyx, which is joining to form renal pelvis. So here most commonest area which is affected by cancer is cortex or pelvis. The tumors can be benign as well as malignant. There are so many causes. It can be a simple cause like environmental or occupational exposure to unwanted substance like heavy metals or asbestos. And some of the sedentary lifestyle diseases like obesity, hypertension is also considered as the major causes. Genetically speaking, some of the abnormalities which is caused in the chromosomes. Here chromosome 3 is being affected. In the chromosome 3, mainly the gene affected is VHL gene, von Hippel-Lindau gene. So this gene is a tumor suppressor gene. So this gene is able to suppress the unwanted growth of the renal cells. So when this gene is not functioning properly, the cells will grow in an uncontrolled way. So here that is happening to the cancer cells. And other risk factors like gender, as usual, men is commonly affected than women. And here we can also see analgesic phenacetin. So we have already studied phenacetin in one of the cancer. So after hearing this audio, if you are remembering in which cancer we have discussed phenacetin, you can just message in the WhatsApp group. So this particular drug is also able to develop this particular cancer. Pathophysiology has such mutation to this VHL gene, and one more gene is being affected, protein polybromo 1 gene, PBRM1 gene, protein polybromo 1 gene. So both of these genes are tumor suppressor gene, VHL gene and protein polybromo 1 gene. So when mutation occurs, uncontrolled cell growth occurs, and we have already discussed which part of the kidney will be affected. So cortex will be commonly affected. In the cortex, proximal convoluted tubule is being affected. So the epithelium of proximal convoluted tubule is converted to cancer cells, and it will grow out to the perinephric tissue. And even if it is getting enlarged, it will fill the retroperitoneal space also. So when we are taken it for biopsy, and if you are checking, most of the cells will be having yellow to orange color because of the high content of lipid in the cancer cells. And most probably, if the tumors are vascular enough, or if the tumors are having more blood vessels, it can easily spread to the adjacent nearby structures. So that is about the pathophysiology.